What's going on, everybody? Jeremy back in with Remy Q Studios. And guess what? Still not my studio. What is up with this camera here? I guess that's better. This is still just a temporary setup. We will have the very lovely Miss Angel with us shortly here. I hope you can hear me. Let me see how this is coming through. That is not what I wanted. Not at all. Is that better? Is that better? Can you hear me? Is anybody out there? If you can hear me, please respond in the chat. Again, we appreciate everybody being so active in the chat. No, banned. Um, again, we should didn't expect that. Yeah, we should have the very lovely Miss Angel with us here shortly. I do have well, you know what? Here, what the hell? We'll just say, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Surprise, motherfucker.
How you doing, man?
What do you mean banned? All right, I'll just leave then.
I have only banned one person from Remy Q Studios. There has only been one banned person from Remy Q Studios.
Was it me?
It was not you. It was not you.
It was almost me.
Mr. Matt Spidey has
Matt Spidey!
decided to grace our presence.
I took a day off just
Finally,
so I could crash.
somebody cool is on this channel.
Oh!
I was talking about both of us. I was talking about both of us.
This is my newest underwear.
Oh my gosh.
It's got flowers in compromising positions.
Oh, that's so romantic. They're flowers. It actually looks kind of like a horror film, you know.
You know what?
Oh my gosh, did I send you that picture that I want you to put on thing?
Nope. You did not send me that picture. But since I finally have it, I would like to I'd like to send a shout out to
I thought we were gonna do that in the middle.
Beef Stick Cody.
Oh.
Subscribe to Remy Q Studios. From you. Hashtag number one fan. Beef. Stick Cody.
Growing like a breeze, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, take me home, country roads, all my memories.
Yeah, I love that. I love the guy who does that one.
I still reckon they look like the Nigerian Power Rangers.
That is amazing. That is amazing. For those who don't know, I did not get that video. I didn't get that video. I got a message from Beef Stick Cody saying, "Hey Remy, Merry Christmas," with like a winky face. And I was like, "What the fuck is this guy doing? Like, this dude thinks he's funny, sending me a freaking message on Christmas."
You thought he was being an ass.
I thought he was being an ass.
And he was being nice.
And he had sent that. And then later I found that. I was like, oh, shoot, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. And then I hit him up because I was like,
I'm
this
an ass. I'm
camera
sorry.
is ridiculous here.
You're ridiculous. Why do I look so pale? I look like a ghost.
This whole thing is crazy here. This is crazy.
Well, oh.
Oh,
Gosh.
I was gonna be like, welcome to Remy Q Studios.
What's up, Los Crucians? How you doing? Thank you for joining us.
As
This
always,
audio's been terrible here.
the best,
Tommy Cat, what's up?
the
What's up?
best
Rich.
support in the whole freaking game.
Mr. DJ Links, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. Marty, what's up? What's up? You sound great. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah. Look at this, Mad Spidey in the house right there. What else? Yeah. No, I absolutely love that clip. I've been waiting to put it on there. I told him, I was like, this is gonna be like part of the intro, man. This is amazing. So I've been so excited about that. So you said we're gonna wait? We're gonna wait?
Oh, we can do it now.
we're gonna wait. Hey, Spidey, have you gotten a chance? I know your work schedule's different.
Hmm.
We recently did a product review on Rebel
I
Studios.
started to watch it and I haven't finished it.
Gotcha. Okay. So we did a product review. It was for let me see if I can get
Superior
this boxing
Stands.
right. Shout out to Superior Stand.
Great product.
Right there.
That's good. No problem.
So you know what, they set us up with a couple of their stands. Very cool product.
Pretty
And
cool, yeah.
you know, I told them, I was like, hey, you know, I'll give an honest review. We'll kind of see what goes on with it. And it was one of those I had intended on doing a pre-recorded video and then possibly doing like a short, you know, just
John
depending on
Denver.
how I enjoyed it. You know, if it was something that I enjoyed, because I didn't want to just blindly be like, oh yeah, coolest thing in the world. You know what I mean? Like without actually getting my hands on it, taking a look at it. trying
Give
it
an
out.
honest review.
Exactly.
We will
And,
absolutely do that.
and I've already released it. The video.
That's what I'm saying. Like we will absolutely.
Oh, you're saying we will, yeah. And so the thing is ultimately these are gonna be really nice in the new studio. I obviously don't have tabletops around me right now to showcase these, but
you
we
say
were
tabletops. Like the only thing I think of is never mind.
but we
Strippers.
but we were very we were very excited about this. So we kind of did a separate thing. Is it more of like an infomercial maybe?
Well, you shouldn't have said any of that. You're dumb.
I'm dumb. Do you
You are
YouTube, bro?
dumb. YouTube. You should have just played it. Now it's stupid. You're stupid, man.
Hi,
Dumb.
I'm Remy from Remy Q Studios, and I've noticed that as I've gotten older, it has become more and more difficult to keep it up. My wife noticed, and after that, it just wasn't the same.
Hi, my name is Angel from Remy Q Studios. So I want to talk to you about something important that we've been dealing with as Jeremy's getting older, and that is the ability to keep it up.
I became really insecure.
He's been having some problems, and I've noticed it a lot more lately. Him fumbling a lot.
It's embarrassing. My overall performance in the studio was subpar. I felt like I was less of a collector, and quite frankly, less of a man.
And we'd like to introduce you to a new product that's helped. And we hope for the many men out there that have had a hard time keeping it up, whether it be at home, in the office, or in the studio. Maybe this could help you and your loved one.
Thanks to Superior Stand,
A Superior Stand.
I now have the ability to keep it up in the studio.
So if you struggle with somebody in your household, with them the ability to keep it up, hopefully this can help. It's changed our lives in so many ways.
Thanks, Superior Stand.
If you have to explain the joke, it's not funny.
It's not explaining the joke. I was just giving the backstory on what was going
You
on.
don't have to give
Man,
that
Spidey
story.
hasn't seen the video yet.
You don't have to
Sponsored.
see the
He
video.
hasn't seen the video
You
yet.
don't have to see the video.
Sponsored
hasn't seen
by
the video
Viagra.
Anyways, you ruined it.
Keep it up.
Hashtag
Hashtag
keep
keep
it
it up.
Thank you.
I'm sure that's what they want to be
I
doing.
knew there had to be some weird. I knew there had to be a Remy Q special little twist on it. And
You know what? Maybe I should have approved that. Yeah, I didn't get that approved at all. You're right. Maybe that's the wrong direction. But you know what? No, forget that.
Hey, you know what?
You owe me one, Superior Stand.
know
That's
what?
gold right
You know
there.
what?
Yeah, whatever.
They knew. You know what? They sent it to you. They should have
Yeah,
known.
that's right. You got to do your research if you're not prepared for something like that. Anyways, yeah, no. So again, cool product. I would like to get the setup the setup done, and then we're good to go.
And let me remind you, it's used for books, not naked anime statues.
Or
yeah, that
penises.
that
Oh,
was
I
the,
guess
that
you
was
could
one of the questions was do they have a stand for Temu statues? I was like, I didn't even respond to the questions. I was
Although
like,
you probably could if you wanted to.
I guess you could set up something, but I don't know.
That's not what I was talking about.
Statue setups.
that's
I'm
not
still
what I'm
trying to figure that shit out. Anyways, it's a whole new world for me right now.
Hey,
So
Yeah.
Got on,
excited.
Nikki Pancake.
Hey! Yo,
I wonder if he missed it. Should we play it again? No, we'll wait.
but wait.
We'll wait. We can't overkill. We
Also,
can't overkill with that.
JBDM.
Hey!
We can't overkill with that. What's up, Gary B? How you doing? Thank you for joining. So let's talk about it.
What are you gonna talk about?
What did you?
What did
you,
I do?
You had your screenshot. You want to talk about your screenshot?
Oh, that.
Yeah. Why don't you talk about your screenshot?
So it's a philosophical
Philosophical.
waffle.
My gosh. Hey, Spidey, I got this one, bro.
Yeah.
You're embarrassing me in company.
Literally in company. Like now we have a third on here. It was like, come on, bro.
It's a philosophy question.
All right. I didn't like this when you gave it to me the first time. Hit me with it this time. Now my brain is ready.
So you know that feeling. Okay, you don't know that feeling because you're
See, you messed this up already.
Spit it out, woman.
okay. So like you you know when you die and then everybody around you is sad, but you're not sad because you're not dead.
Nope.
What?
Hey, Spidey, I got this, bro.
You're embarrassing me in company.
You know that feeling when everybody is sad because you're dead? That feeling right there. People know
Just stop. Just stop doing it. You're going to.
you, was it?
No, that was Spidey. He's got me. You know what everybody at home is doing right now?
What the hell am I looking at?
That feeling like
You're talking about an out of body experience.
I didn't even have to do anything. I knew. I was like, I'm gonna let you just go with it. Just go. And then this is the result. Go ahead.
you know when you're dead and you don't know you're dead and all the pain is felt by others.
Well, if you're dead, you don't feel anything,
I've never been dead. That's what I don't get that. That's where I get stuck.
and you don't feel anything anymore when you're dead.
Yeah, but all the others feel the pain of you being dead.
Go on.
It's the same. It's true when you're stupid. No one again.
I'm just really high.
I think it's great.
Not really thinking you're funny.
I don't know. It's Timu, man. I saw it and I was like, this is great.
It was Timu. That's what's funny. Angel. So I don't know how she got that from Timu.
I was looking for
He hit me. I was like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. I'm not dead. I don't get it.
it's like when you're with somebody and they're stupid and they don't know they're stupid, but you can feel the pain of them being stupid. You felt that. Kind of like that guy. You know.
Oh yeah, that guy.
That guy. Never mind.
Oh, look at this right here. Angel's getting deep now. Let's talk about feelings.
Yeah, let's
Is
talk
that what
about it.
was? Okay, we can talk about
Let's
that.
talk about it. I can't help it. You can't get.
I don't know what it's like to be
I can't
dead.
say-
I don't know. I don't know.
This is really bad.
I don't know. I've been to enough funerals.
I'm not talking about death. I'm talking about
Oh.
stupid. Stupid.
Let's have it.
Maybe it's because it's you.
Oh shoot! Like it's like
If you don't know who the
if
weird
you don't
one
know-
is, it's you.
yeah, it's like there's a stink, and if you don't smell it, then it's you.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So you just calling me dumb?
I mean, if
'Cause
the
I don't
shoe-
get it.
the
Are you
shoe-
going to buy one of those "I'm with stupid" t-shirts?
With the arrow pointed up. It's a picture of me doing this, and then it's like that's it.
And then hashtag thanks Timo underneath.
Yeah, yeah. I really want to do that. I want to have a whole like merch section of Timu,
Oh,
Timu Remy Q Studio style things. Like it's
wonder-
us, but it's like the Timu version of us. Like that's what I want. Like a generic shirt, like a "Let's Talk About It" shirt, but it doesn't actually say "Let's Talk About It." Like it's scripted weird. It's like a
We
goofy.
don't want to see your taco, thanks.
It's like a
Bleh.
weirdo thing.
Yeah.
I really.
Let's talk about it.
That's really
Let's
what I
talk
want.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taco Tuesday. Tuesday.
Ugh.
The best. Because I like that's
Bleh. Blah, blah, blah.
I think you need a clip of somebody like pretending to throw up, but then that'll just save Angel
Bleh.
doing it all the time.
That's why I didn't become a doctor.
possibly.
Like somebody is dying on the operating room. I am reaching in there, grabbing the guts, and they throw up on me, and then they die.
Well, the throw up, yeah, it's too much.
Yeah, no, sorry, you're dead. I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Yeah, there's nothing better than coming home and hearing,
Although-
hey, the dog threw up. You know I can't handle
Although
that.
I
I left
have
it there
had-
for you. It's
I
like,
did have a patient one time that was like, I feel like I'm gonna throw up, and I'm like, oh, okay. Do you need a trash can? They're like, yep, and then just, bleh, and I was like, oh, okay, and just kept throwing up, and I was like, excuse me, one moment,
Hey, well,
and then
boy.
I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die.
hey, I'll never forget. That's what happened to Fisher Belt in 7th grade, and he never lived that shit down.
Fisher Belt,
Fisher Belt, yeah.
Fisher Belt. His name was Fisher Belt.
This kid, no joke. This is 100% true. Gary, my best friend in the world
Oh.
growing up, his name was Gary. There was a kid with glasses, he had red hair, and he wore this big belt buckle with a fish on it, and we called him Fisher Belt. And it was so funny because we just called him Fisher Belt. I forgot about this kid, and years later, somebody else who I knew after the fact was like, "Oh yeah, there was this kid,
Sorry.
dude. You in this microphone."
Well, I can't
They
help
were
it.
they were like, "Oh yeah, there was this kid, Fisher Belt in middle school," and I was like, "Fisher Belt." Oh my gosh. And I had no clue. Other people started calling this kid Fisher Belt because he had the fishing thing on his belt. But this dude threw up in history class and he ran up to the teacher, grabbing his mouth, and she was like, go grab the trash can. And then grabbed the trash can himself and walk out of the room while he was throwing up in it. Never lived it down. Fisher Belt was the worst.
What
It was the worst.
How do you so,
Bro, I know, but I'm just saying, like, bad things happen to good people. But like, if you're that kid that like peed your pants in class, like, you might never live that down.
or you might just
Like,
be
you
the
might
man.
forever be that kid that peed your pants in front of everybody.
Unless you're
I
somebody-
feel like you got to embrace that though. Like, if you have something big, embarrassing like that, you got to
But like, yeah, I'm
got to
so-
hit the ground running somehow with that. Yeah,
I don't know. I know people like that.
I don't know. Like I said, Fisher Belt, he never lived that down. It's like, hey, you remember when Fisher Belt threw up in class? It was the funniest.
Hey, Jim.
Hey,
What's up, Jim? How you doing? Yeah, Fisher Belt.
I do that all
No
the
clue
time.
if that stuck.
That's why everyone thinks I'm stupid because I just go with it. I do stupid stuff all the time. I'm like, yeah.
Well, like it depends
But
on how you.
one day, I will do something smart. It'll happen one day.
I like that I'll never forget.
See?
Yep. See,
See,
right
that's what I'm
there. That's what I'm
talking
talking about. See, it's real.
I don't know. We had this kid.
That shit is real.
We had this kid in class. He used to eat paste.
Yeah, but that's not too bad. I got pantsed one time.
I used to eat macaroni. I used to eat the macaroni.
Yeah, I got pantsed one time, and I remember I was like,
I used to get in trouble. It was a little piece, and I used to get in trouble for it. And they're like, "Stop eating that! That's gross. It's dirty." And I was like, "Okay." And then I got in trouble for it so many times, and then I just didn't.
no, I think I was like 12 years old,
So good. I don't know why.
and I got pants, and I was like, I'll never live this down.
And then you
then-
pant somebody else.
Nah, I didn't pants anybody. Shit, that shit was traumatic. But I didn't. No, I didn't. It didn't bother me at all.
Because you were just so fucking cool.
No, but I'm just saying, like, it didn't. Like, I remember thinking, like, oh my gosh, this is terrible, and then it was like, it just never. I don't know.
You were the lucky one.
Yeah, I like I think it's like if you don't make a big deal out of it. I guess if people just hound you forever, like the pee pants kid.
Well, okay, so the kid
What
that
is this?
the kid that ate paste,
Piss Pants Danny.
I mean, the only thing that would be worse is if his name started with P, like Piss Pants Peter. That would be worse.
PPD. If you're PPD, then yeah, you might have that might be hard to live that down. But I guess it depends on how hard people go on it. Like I said, like Fisher Bell, he had to
Well, that's the thing.
That
Is
was
if
hard.
you're like not cool already.
like anytime you come around, people go, "Mm."
That's mean. Y'all are mean. Well, anyways, so the kid that used to eat paste, everybody made fun of him. And of course, they used to call him names. And then, like, he moved away. And everybody just made fun of him. And I think he moved away because we always said, well, he used to eat paste. And then he showed up at the high school reunion. Dude was hot. He's like,
The
hey.
Paste Kid?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Because you weren't in my kindergarten, dude.
Well, you said he came to a reunion,
Yeah.
like high school reunion.
Yeah, you know who he is.
Who was it?
I can't tell you because then people know he ate paste.
Paste Pot Pete.
Who cares? Yeah, nobody cares.
He's
Give me his
Dan.
first name.
Daniel.
I don't know who that is.
He was my friend.
Oh yeah. I know Daniel.
Yeah.
That was the
Everyone-
Paste Kid.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't have thought any different. I thought you were talking about that Power Ranger kid that used to run around.
Oh, that thought he was a vampire in the woods?
Yeah, the vampire kid.
Oh, no, he's still weird. He's
Power
probably in jail
Rangers.
somewhere because he probably staked somebody.
Yeah, he had it bad. That dude had it bad. I remember years later we saw him in a Denny's, and I was like, "Dude, you're still rocking this shit?"
Yeah, he thought it
weirdo.
was a face. Nope, he thought he was a vampire. He used to live in the woods, so they.
Look at this right there. Piss Pants Danny and Paste Eating Daniel. It's the same kid. I wonder if that's where he went.
No,
Maybe that's where he
No.
left. He was eating paste, and then he went.
no, he,
went
didn't
to-
eat himself. That wasn't his thing. He ate paste.
No, that's what I'm saying. He ate paste.
I'm telling you, that's not the same person.
No, I'm saying he went to because Marty. Look, Marty was the one who brought him up. So he's in Canada. Maybe he
is
left.
not in Canada.
He left. All right, y'all made fun of him for eating the paste. He left, went
He
to
went
Canada,
to a different country.
peed himself. They started dumping on him
He went
because
to a
of
different
that. He
country.
was like, I don't know what I got to do. And he like left.
Dude, he missed.
He was
went to
secluded for
different-
years.
He
like,
moved to the
worked
middle
on
of Alaska.
himself so that he wouldn't pee himself. He stopped
Oh.
eating
I
paste.
actually think he became.
yeah.
Like,
Started working out a little bit, getting in shape.
I think
And he's
he
like,
became-
I'll show
I
these
think he
people.
became like a sheriff or governor or somewhere.
He's not a governor. Golly, man. Who are you? A governor? I know
Governor of
exactly
the-
who you're talking about. You think he became a
Not
governor?
a governor, but like one of
He's
those like
doing politics now?
no.
Golly, can you imagine that? Like somebody who runs for governor,
He
and they're
didn't
like,
have a nickname.
Piss Pants Danny with governor.
No, I guess you could.
Can you imagine that shit? Like you would
Coming
get, like what if somebody had that? Like that's what's impossible about today. Like the way that social media is, and like pictures and everything.
Can you imagine
That shit's there
running for-
forever. So
Can
like
you imagine
you
running for
can't.
president and they're like, he peed his pants in high school.
That's what I'm saying. You
How
can't
can
do
you
that.
call it in kindergarten? How can he run a country?
You can't do that crap now.
That's terrible.
There's no way you'll get away with
He didn't have a nickname. Everyone just made fun of him. It was sad. He's a good guy though.
it. Yep. That's true.
People made fun of me because I was bony. They
Yeah.
called me Skeletor and Bony Angel.
Yep.
Man, I wish someone had called me.
Yeah. I remember your mom had told me that.
Because I couldn't get on the bus.
I had. She
I
was like, she would get so upset they called her Boney Angel, and I was like,
And then I moved to.
it's funny because kids are so mean. Like I can imagine that being a
I
real
was so
thing. Like
skinny. I was
they're
so,
just like hounding you on the bus. Like,
I was so skinny, and I could when I was in kindergarten, I couldn't get on the bus because I was too short.
dude, hashtag Canadian bullies. Canadian bullies are the worst.
Everybody's so nice in Canada.
No, that's the thing. That's the thing, right? So it's like when you're a
Well,
bully,
they're like, hey, you're so
no, all it takes is one dude. Think about it. Like if there's gonna be like it only takes one it takes one terrorist to do something crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you
the
can have a
bully-
whole country of nice people. You got one jackass. I mean, he's ripping up shop. Like you can't. How could you fight that? How can you combat that? You
I don't
can't.
know. I don't know.
Canadian bully is the scariest thing on the planet.
I don't know. I can think,
They're
I can think of something scary.
you can't be contained. Like they're like they're unchallenged. an unchallenged bully for their entire
Hashtag
life.
fear the Canadian bullies.
Yeah,
I'm scared now.
yeah, that's crazy.
Maybe it's because you're so nice and don't
Some
expect
dude
it.
comes in, you're like, where the fuck is that guy
And then,
from?
and then I was so excited.
It's like,
'cause
oh,
I
he's from
moved-
Canada. He's
I
a bully. It's
moved-
like, oh
I
shit.
moved to my sister's for that year because my mom's so tired of me. I was like, I want to move with my sister, and she's like, okay, fine. And I was like, what? Okay. And then they called me Swamp Thing with combat boots.
So
I wa-
you left one thing for another thing.
I won that one though. I won that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won that one.
I have no idea what that is. I apologize.
Kids are the worst.
Yeah, but I showed up at a wedding and I was like, what's up? And he was like, what's up? I was like, yeah.
Combat boots. Interesting.
I don't know why. Why I gotta be Swamp Thing?
It's just I imagine that's just funny. That would just be a funny thing to
Yeah,
call somebody.
I know, but it hurt my feelings.
Well, I don't know.
And then you wrote it on
What
the
about-
bathroom.
I didn't write it on the bathroom. That was a lie.
Yeah, but I didn't know because I didn't go in the
I
bathroom.
gave you that picture. It was just funny. I just knew that you would.
Yeah, there we go.
I'd give you-
Get pantsed and apologize all at once. That's the Canadian bully.
I'm sorry, sir. that is not a. That
Like,
is not a good name.
I
I'm sorry.
remember, hey, when we went to the beach, that was the first time I hung out with Canadians. That shit was awesome with Bruce.
No, that ended up being a terrible night.
Well, because he got pissed and ran away. But when I found him,
Yeah,
we were at the bar hanging out with a bunch of Canadians. And I was like, "This is fucking awesome."
yeah, but
you
I had
guys
to be
rock.
like a real wife.
But what I'm saying is, I didn't
I mean,
know.
not a real wife. I had to be like.
I had never
a
hung out
bitch
with
wife.
anybody from Canada until that point. And I was like, "Wow, you guys are amazing."
I've hung out with people from Canada. Ironically, the person that I hung out with Canada was not very nice.
Canadian bully. See, that's what's up.
Don't talk
See,
about
what?
the comic vet like that.
That's is he a bully? Is Chris a Canadian
And
bully?
bully.
I don't think so.
Tonight
I
we
don't
talk
think
about
so.
the real truths of the Canadian bully.
YouTube behind the scenes. Oh, hey, hey, have you watched Reacher at all?
Yes, I watched that when it first came out.
All right, so Angel and I got into Reacher,
Mm.
and they're prepping for season 3. Have you
I haven't
heard
finished
anything
season
about
2.
season 3 Reacher?
Nah, no spoilers, no release dates, no anything that I.
All right,
know
hold
of.
on. I got to pull something up. Hold on.
Who?
So,
Who's that?
the villain is they're making a big deal about this guy. He's called the Dutch Giant.
Holy shit!
Yeah, no, this is an
Holy
example.
shot spot.
It's not the big guy from Game of Thrones, is it? The Mountain.
No, that's the guy right there.
Oh,
That's
God.
the guy. They're saying, like, compared to Reacher, this dude's like
Literally a giant.
yeah, I mean he's humongous. It's like all the pictures are him next to like little people, but they're like normal people, and he's just like a monster. But yeah, he's supposed to be the new villain in season 3 Reacher.
Because
And,
Alan
I
Richton's
kept seeing all this
he's
stuff coming up.
6'4", 6'5". Yeah, Alan Richton.
Well, that was the
himself, he's
thing. They're like,
6'4",
yeah, he's been
6'5".
this dude's 7'2". He's 7'2", and he's like
I would look
400
like a baby
pounds.
next
He's like
to
a
him.
monster. Well, that's the thing. They show him like next to people, and he's just like towering over him. Like, I'm like, this is ridiculous. It's just, to me, I think it's funny because they're like, oh yeah, we need a dude
That can kick his ass.
that can compete with Reacher like on another level, and so they had to like scout the world. Like, think about it, the Dutch Giant. This dude may not be able to act.
So
like,
what
I
you're
don't know what
saying,
to expect.
what you're saying is the photos are like all the community photos of everybody standing next to DJ.
It's like, it's like
Sorry, DJ, I love you.
I didn't say that, DJ. I got nothing but love for you, DJ. Oh, this whole thing's messed up now. I don't have access to my clips now.
And that's what you get.
I
for
don't have
being a
access to my
bully.
clips. But yeah, so I just thought that was funny because I was like,
Look at those cat-like reflexes.
that's what's up right there. I can imagine like the producers or whatever got together and then they were like,
This is old now. We gotta.
all right, we gotta spice it up.
Because this dude. just
Who's
marked
gonna
it
be
up
the
what I-
big bad? And then they're like, we got to find the biggest fucking guy on the planet, you know, and they just like scouted out.
I reckon they should have gone from the mountain.
The guy, what's his name? From the strong guy competitions. I imagine that was one of the guys that they were like, oh, we'll get him on there.
I don't know. Andre the Giant could act.
Andre
But I thought maybe the mountain from
Dead?
Game of Thrones, because that
Yeah,
guy is
he's
huge.
dead. It's a very simple concept. Unlike
Yeah,
whatever
but
you're
he's like
talking about, where you don't feel being dead. Yeah, he's dead. He's been dead for a long time.
Just like those around you can't feel when you're being stupid. Stupid.
No, what you just said is stupid.
You're stupid.
I
Hey,
said
so-
they would
Yeah,
scout
so he
somebody
couldn't
out.
act.
No, maybe he's a great actor. I'm saying
But I'm saying Andre the Giant couldn't act.
I never said Andre the Giant couldn't act.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
That's
saying-
what I just said.
I don't know if the Dutch Giant can act.
But you're saying because he saw he can't act. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying he was
Are you
obviously
are you against?
hired
are you a
for
heightist?
other
Are you a
natural.
heightist?
He was obviously hired for
I'm
other.
offended.
I mean, if you're gonna let me say something, because we're
Say something.
talking about it, he was obviously hired for other natural talents that he possessed, mainly his size. And I'm saying,
You know what?
I'm
though?
sure he went through some screening. I'm not saying the guy's a complete dud, but I'm saying,
I bet he's got a small. Because
oh, opposite. I think the opposite.
but
No,
yeah, but
no,
it probably
dude's
looks
packing heat.
small
There's
because
no way.
I
No.
bet it looks small because it's next to 7'2".
Nope, monster. Monster
think so?
cock. 100% monster cock.
But it's next to a
Go
7'2".
tell him to his face.
I'm not telling him
Tell him to his
shit.
face. Call him
What?
little Pee Wee to his face. See
I'm
what
not
happens.
saying shit.
I think if Angel stood next to him, she would be
You don't want to
Angel
do
would be
that.
eye level with to check that probably.
I
It'd be
mean, it's
7'2".
probably-
Angel, he wouldn't even notice you. He just step on you. Wouldn't even notice. The
No,
Dutch
because-
Giant.
because
He just fucking. You had no
No,
clue you were
because-
there.
does the ant or what is it? Would you notice a pebble in your shoe?
No, that's what I'm saying. He wouldn't notice you at all.
Exactly. I could be like, dodge and weave.
I'm not saying that you're in a fight. You don't need to make it seem like you're combating the Dutch Giant.
I'm just saying I would avoid it.
You just bite his ankles.
No.
Oh, speaking of biting the ankles and being a badass,
I don't know what this.
Where this is going.
I don't know what this
Never
is.
mind.
Go ahead. No, go. No. Listen,
You
we
started.
did the promo video for this Superior Stance. At this point, nothing's off the table. Go.
I mean,
Go. It was a joke on an ED commercial. Let's go.
Apex champion 2 days in a row. It's no big deal.
You're a loser. You're a loser. You are a loser. Big loser.
Dude, it's been a long time. I got on that game and I didn't know what I was doing, and it took forever, and it
We've
finally
been whipping ass at Apex. We have been. Hey,
ballistic.
that's
That
what's
was
up.
a terrible clap. I'm
That's what's up.
embarrassed.
I'm
embarrassed.
Ama-
Let's do that again.
Yeah,
Go.
Amateurs, absolute
killing
amateurs.
some Apex.
Okay, never mind. Leave me hanging.
We've been killing some Apex. I know you're excited about that. That's it.
I
has
told
been
my
very
boss
good.
at work. He was like, doesn't care.
You went to your boss about that.
I sure did. He was like, I'm gonna replace the computer. And I was like, that's awesome, man. You know what I did last night?
I played a video game with my husband.
We are not allowed to have any personal phone conversations at all at work. Like, not even like, hi, how are you doing? I was like, hey, guess what?
Really?
Yes, because it's a personal conversation. If you are not working, if you are having a personal conversation, if you are talking while you're scanning, we are not giving you enough work. And I was like, hey, I know this is not a personal, this is a personal conversation, but I championed Apex game last night.
You're dumb.
It's not, it's a personal conversation, but
Dumb.
I'm pretty proud of my accomplishment.
Pass. Hold on here. Here, this is what I do. Pass. That's what I say to
And he
what
goes-
you just said.
He goes, well, you know, you got to have life work balance.
That's what's up. He fucking left. He fucking left. In your face. In your face.
You know what? Fine.
Oh, oh.
What the hell did I do? I have no idea what.
Bit. Either way, it was good for the bit. I don't care. It was
Did you kick him
wonderful for the
out?
bit.
Did you kick him
I
out?
didn't kick him out. How did I kick him out with mind powers? and then he's out. I don't think so.
That's so mean. I can't believe
I
you
didn't
kicked
kick you out.
Sorry.
You
No,
would've-
I hit something. I don't know what happened.
It was.
Uh-huh.
Don't listen to her. Don't listen.
My
to her.
YouTube and my StreamYard has been playing all kinds of stupid things at the moment. I can't even reply to comments at the moment. I have no idea what the hell's going on with my stuff at the
Oh,
moment.
we possibly have a new streaming service.
Yeah, Angel's trying to hook up internet through a stranger.
Well, how else would you hook it up? Do you know every internet person?
I mean, it's not a company; it's a stranger.
It's Luminous. It's not. It's the people that dug holes in our floor or
it
wall.
was
Or
some random lady that walked up smiling and waving, and I was like, "Well,
Yeah,
you get the hell off my property."
I trust people because I'm like, yeah, you want to come into my house
Off
and
the
steal my
rip.
shit?
Off the
Yes,
rip.
please do.
A lady was approaching the property, and I was like, "Angel, there's a woman walking
If
up to
you
the
don't
door."
want me to talk to people and buy stuff, then you go. Talk
I
to
was in my
people.
boxers, and I was like, "I'm 100% prepared to tell her to get
If
the
you
hell
don't
off
want me
my
to buy
lawn.
stuff, then you go talk to
Hey,
them.
Tito.
Get off my lawn.
I'm gonna.
Get off my driveway."
My goal is to buy everything to everybody that comes to this house until he actually starts talking to people.
I refuse.
Somebody's like, "Do you want a $200 piece of crap?"
I have
Yes,
no
I do.
problem. I would if I'm walking on the street, free game. All right, but the square that I have purchased, get off my driveway. Like she literally
Aw.
was walking through the grass of the neighbors to get onto the driveway, and the second I saw her like hit the property, I was like, I walked right back in. And I told you she was coming because I was like, I'm not even. I don't. Even wanna
I
do
could
it.
see Remy on the front porch in
Oh,
the
he's
old
100%.
wooden rocking chair with a shotgun in his hand.
He's
No,
100% that. 100%.
I cannot wait until I'm like old and senile enough to just do that. Like grandpa's
such-
chair on the front lawn.
Oh my god, it's
Just
the
sit
worst.
there and
It is
bitch
the
at people
worst.
all day long.
You are such a pain in the ass. And I'm like, let's have our friends over. He's like, we have no friends.
Get off of my driveway.
100%. 100%. I'm like, I want to make friends with the neighbors. He's like,
Don't
why?
burn down my carport.
Yeah. He would. He would. He would 100%.
Nope. Don't care about that.
I know.
Don't care about
I
that.
want to have neighborhood friends.
I've got plenty of friends. I've got a friend right here, Mad Spidey, my best friend.
What if
you
he
wouldn't-
came
you
walking
wouldn't-
down and have a Barbie? Shrimp on the Barbie.
That's different. If Mad Spidey showed up, I would greet him in my boxers, but I would greet him and it would be welcoming. I
No,
don't
you
need
wouldn't.
random lady off the
probably be like-
street walking up to the door knocking.
No.
Exactly.
Do you believe in the word of God? Fuck off.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I remember
Ugh.
when that lady came in from the city, you about had a heart attack. What if I had a gun?
I did pose the question, what if I approached you with a weapon?
And she's
Because she was trying to tell me that she was gonna take pictures in the backyard and shit. You're talking about Greensboro?
yeah.
That shit was crazy. We had a lady from the city talk about how she was going to come onto the property, and I was like, absolutely not. I was like, do you have a warrant? Like she was like, oh, we don't need a warrant, and I was like, you don't need a warrant.
America.
I thought we lived in America. I thought I was an American, and I paid for this plot of land right here.
But you did pay for that plot. of
But
land.
100% I did, and you know what? Did she go in the backyard and take pictures?
No.
No.
Because you walked out there with a
I'll have to
freaking
do it.
trident, didn't you?
Because that was a turning point in my life. When that bitch came to the house, I realized
She was very nice.
I was like, wait
She
a
was
minute.
very nice.
You're gonna do what? And she was like, oh yeah, I just need to step back here and take some pictures. Like, no, you're not taking any pictures on my property. You don't need to go onto the property. I don't know who the hell called you, but you can go talk to them about it. You're not coming on here. And then she was like, well, we'll come back and we do all this stuff. And that's when I asked her about the gun. Because 100%, if she would have just knocked at the door, there's nothing wrong with me approaching with a weapon. And I flat out was like, if I walked up to you and I had a weapon, would you try to aggressively enter my backyard? She's like, no. I was like, yeah. This is like, all right, I'll go get a gun then. I don't know what to tell you.
You've been warned, bitch.
I'll grab a blow dart and dare you to walk near me. Fucking lawn dart. You know, like I mean, I got a Nerf blaster that I would challenge would scare her ass away. Like she just approached, I like hit the window with it, and it would be just enough pop where she'd be like, "Oh shit," and just back up. That happened to the other guy that came here, and he was like, the guy wanted to go in the backyard again,
'Cause of our
and he's like,
chickens.
"Well, we don't." He was like, "We when somebody has a fence like yours, we won't just go in." I was like, "Yeah, that's why I built a fence like that, so you can't just look in." It's like, why am I gonna offer you up? I don't know who you are. Then he's like, "Oh,
But
you
somebody
you
told
gotta
our
understand. I'm just doing
chickens.
my job, and this is what I'm doing."
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
It's like
They're-
interesting. You're doing your job.
yes.
You know what I'm doing?
I'm not doing shit.
I'm doing my job as a husband, as a father,
Oh my god.
as a patriot. All right. But let me just let everybody walk on the grounds. Take all the pictures you want.
And that's why the whole world thinks we're
Why
fucking
don't
crazy.
why don't we let you StreamYard whatever you want in my backyard? Fuck that. You walk onto the property, you hobble off and or lay there. That's it. That's it.
I'm sorry.
It's that simple.
Okay, political.
Shout out to anybody else randomly from the city that wants to come onto the yard. onto
No
the
shout
property.
out. That is not a challenge.
Shout out.
That is not a challenge.
Challenge.
Not a challenge.
I haven't seen the warrant yet. That'll be
Challenge accepted.
Hey, the boys know. I was like, hey, anybody comes to the house, are they allowed in? They're like, absolutely not. I was like, what if it's the police? Absolutely not. Like, they know if there's no warrant. Meh. Like when you and Logan were gone and the cops came up
Oh yeah.
and they wanted to come in to make sure they were in it. He joked and he was like, we just want to make sure there's no like bodies in there. I was like, no bodies. I was like, absolutely not. Like they were so thrown off. They were surprised that I wasn't like, oh yeah, you want to come in the house? Come on in.
That was crazy.
Come on into the house.
And that is why Remy's on a watch list.
Yep.
They didn't come into the house.
Nope.
They in fact, truth be told, they left and then they just like sat. There was 2 cruisers. They just sat on the edge of the street for like 15 minutes. I don't know if they were waiting to see like something happen. I should have ran out there with no shirt on, like, oh my god.
But if you did that, that gives them probable cause. They don't need a warrant after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So lucky you didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give him probable cause. Please come. Somebody come get this man.
That was pretty intense because I remember that was the first time we had like
That was Logan.
an officer that had showed up where I was like, nah, bro, you can't come in here. And there was 2 of them, and one of them was like looking through the window, and I specifically asked him, like, what's he looking through that window for? Like, what are you doing? Because Alistair was here. That was the thing. It's like, why are you looking in my window?
Because your son was throwing a temper tantrum.
No, but I'm just saying, why is like this dude talking to me on the porch? This guy's trying to look in the window. Why are you looking in my window? Alistair was like 5 at the time. I think he's running around in like his underwear. You know, I'm just saying, like, you're trying to take a peek at my underage child.
Yeah, that's when
Seems kind of pervy to me. Why don't you get the hell off my driveway?
Get off my lawn, bitch.
Oh, you know what we were talking about?
It's amazing you showed up without a warrant. Now you can leave. Lawyer!
Oh,
Lawyer!
weirdo. We were talking about that today because, like, we're talking.
Lawyer! It's the best thing in the world. It's the best advice anybody in the world can give you. Lawyer.
Well, what if you ain't got money for a
I mean,
lawyer?
I've-
You have to make like $2 an
Yeah,
hour.
they have, if you YouTube, not criminal investigation, YouTube freaking
Well, honestly, if-
interrogation.
Honestly,
You watch this, they have
if you
hours
ask-
of people.
If you ask for a lawyer, and even if you confess, it doesn't count.
No, but this is the thing.
But I'm saying if you ask for a lawyer, you can still get off of it.
Well, because they're supposed to.
Stop.
Once you say that, they're supposed to end.
All questioning.
Yeah, they're supposed to end the questioning at that point because
It's only if you waive your rights
But
that,
Yeah.
that they can question you without a lawyer.
but they have
Yeah.
hours of interrogation
Lawyer.
videos,
Yeah.
hundreds and hundreds of hours. Some of these are famous cases where they're like, watch this interrogation, and then they'll like pause and they give you like expert, and they're like, watch how this person moves their hands. They're blocking themselves in an uncomfortable position, so they must be lying. All this shit. I'm like, why are you on video for hours talking to the police? That should never be a thing.
Yeah.
It should never ever be a thing. There's no question
Well,
in my
and the
head.
thing is, they're like,
If you're ever taking it and they're like, hey,
stressed out, they're hungry.
but there is no situation, I don't care what happens, where you get taken into custody and you're like, nah, bro, I want to just share everything
I
with
always
y'all.
defend myself in court. Also, I'm writing this message from. That's my favorite. And when they're like, I'm going to be my own lawyer. And then you're like, And then they set up and they're like, then they open their mouth and you're like, maybe you shouldn't even talk.
The people that defend themselves,
Some of them are terrible.
you don't see that often.
Sometimes you do that.
Nah, shout out to them. My heart goes out to them. Somebody's got some balls to do that.
Yeah, but
You got to be pretty fucking wild to do that shit.
Yeah, but some people are good.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty confident I can talk my way out of a lot of shit. I'm not gonna be like, yo, I'll be my own lawyer.
I'm married to you. I know you can talk your way out of a lot of shit.
But I'm saying, like in that kind of situation, like
We went to a
like
strip
jail
club.
time versus
We went to a
this.
strip club on Valentine's Day.
But I'm saying jail time versus this. I'm not gonna like. I'm not going out like that. I'm gonna need some help. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. I like somebody that this is their job to research this.
I
don't have that much time. I don't
have
read.
a brother who is like a piece
don't
of
read.
like absolute. He's a terrible person. I've been to so many of his things, and he's had these.
Which one, Michael?
Well, I wasn't gonna say his name because I
Your
don't.
horrible brother, Michael.
Can we not say his name because he's? I don't even want to acknowledge his existence.
Okay.
Your
Even though
brother
it's
Mikhail.
Mikhail.
Mikhail. I think Mikhail's in jail right now.
He's not. Actually, he's doing quite well for himself. And now that I had to defend him on video, I kind of hate you right now.
I mean, you only have so many brothers. We got to guess.
I have 5. Thank you very much.
Okay. You put them in a lineup. There's only a couple you're going to question is the one that you're talking about. And I
mean,
guarantee
sure.
you land on the
I mean,
like 10 out of
one
10,
of
you're
them-
going to land on that one.
I mean, yeah, one of them's dead. And one of them's a graduate of Harvard. So,
I'm just saying, like, you line them up, you'd be like, they're like, which one's the criminal that she was talking about?
Harvard criminal. Like
that one right
the
there.
lowest of the low to like, ironically, one of them's a lawyer.
What is wrong with you?
Let me give you the secret code if you ever have to get Angel's brothers in a lineup. Get them together and then say, remove your shirt. And when they remove their shirts, it'll be a very telling tale on which one you would assume would be of the criminal element.
You don't even have to remove the shirt. You could tell. You can straight up tell. You don't have to. Even you'll just stand them up and you'll be like, actually, I don't know. The other one kind of looks like a criminal too.
No.
Yes.
No.
The All-American Soldier that you love so much kind of looks like a criminal.
Nah, it doesn't look like a criminal. He's amazing. He's amazing American.
You're gonna be just like him. Get off my lawn.
All right.
So, we got some things coming up. No, we don't. Never mind.
Nope.
I can't say it.
Nope. Don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, I thought I wanted to.
Yeah, you have Heroes Con coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Heroes Con.
2 weeks.
In
Try not to get
good old
excited.
15 days.
in good old Charlotte.
Yep.
Charlotte. Oh, I'm so excited. We are actually staying there. Yes.
Well, we're actually talking about it. We're actually talking about it last night because Sean was doing a live stream and I hopped on. Simple Simon hopped on, and also Dave from Still Only 35 Cents. So it was an all Aussie stream like that, and because Sean and Dave from Still Only 35 Cents are both going.
Really?
And we were talking about it last night, and they have a few plans to try and find me some of the books that I need, which I'm a bit scared on.
Ooh, what books do we need? I'll help find.
Oh, it's where we're talking like,
Big book.
big dollar book sort of stuff. So
Dollar, big dollar books. I don't know. I just said that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm in rare form tonight. I'm so excited.
Would
Today
that
was a
make
good
you
day.
love me?
Would it make you love me, Remy? Why don't you
he already
love me
he
more?
already does.
Why don't you love me?
man, oh man. All right.
Let me see. I kind of want to go see that movie. If I know it's a kids movie, I'm excited because it's got Ryan Reynolds in it.
If it's got Ryan Reynolds in it, there'll have to be some sort of like subtext or double entendres or something in there somewhere for the older crowd.
I've never even heard of it.
That's
Yeah,
because
it's a big purple monster.
I literally showed you that. Gosh, I just want to.
I mean, we can watch Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. That's what I'd like to watch. Oh, we started watching. What was that girly British show that we started watching that I got sucked into immediately?
Bridgerton.
Oh my gosh, I got sucked into that.
Hello.
No,
I
thanks.
apologize.
Oh man, British soap opera. little did I know, man, I got roped into that one big time. It was like we watched like 40 minutes of one and then stopped, and then the next day it was bothering me. I was like, "Hey, you want to finish that show we're watching?"
Oh shit!
And it was like they ended it on a cliffhanger. I was like, "Yeah, we got to watch the next one," and then it was like another one.
Cast the
I was
line.
at it,
Remy's been reeled in.
bro. It was ridiculous.
Although that
It
has-
was 100% girly drama at its best, and it was all British,
everybody's like, "Oh my
and
god!"
I got
Every-
roped into that.
Everybody was like, "Oh my god, did you guys see the new episode of Bridgerton?
Oh my
Oh my
god!
god, it's so great! Oh, me and my girlfriend are gonna watch it this weekend. Me and my sister are gonna watch it anyway." I was like, "Oh my god!" And Jeremy's like, "What is this?" And I was like,
"What is this?" Yeah, it kept coming up on my Netflix. I was like,
because
I've been watching The Dark. All right,
you know
So-
what?
so
You've made me
DJ
realize
what?
I am the toxic male in our relationship
100%.
because I'm like toxic about it because I'm like, "Oh my god, we gotta watch another one of these stupid girl shows."
DJ and Cliff shit on me about The Dark, and I went back and watched it. I've been
That's
binging
funny.
the shit out of that. Better than Stranger Things. Cliff said it was better. DJ said it wasn't better. No.
Okay, so here's the thing.
DJ said it was better. Cliff said it wasn't better. I think I agree. I think it is better than Stranger Things. I am fucking hooked on that show.
Here-
However, introduce
Here's the
British
thing.
soap opera.
Has everybody
and I got
finished
sucked
Stranger
into that.
Things? Like, am I gonna spoil?
Stranger Things.
Am I
it
gonna
should be done.
spoil anything?
Nah, it should be done.
That was
Okay,
out like a year
so-
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
so,
I haven't
like,
watched it
I
now, it
feel-
doesn't matter.
Like, yeah. So, like, here's my thing. Like, like when they have like main characters like Elle that are like super super strong, make them so needy.
What?
Like, I just feel like she's just so needy.
Yeah, but she's got it. They've got to go through, like most character development, they have to go through a certain
Yeah,
amount of
but, like,
emotions
oh.
and stuff.
Yeah,
and
they're kids.
especially because with
I know
her, she
she's
was
like, but like she's just like I don't know.
she's
like, I feel
in the
like-
show. She's a teenage girl, so now she's learning
Yeah, I guess she's got
all about
hormones.
teenage emotions and relationships and stuff. So of course she's going to become that.
None of that, but the first season was like they just tried to get her to talk.
Yeah, well, she
didn't
was
say
basically
anything.
raised. She was raised as like a weapon sort of thing. She didn't know
Papa.
any better.
Papa.
Papa,
I just feel like she.
Papa, no.
I feel like she has the same issue that I had with Marvel at the beginning, which, by the way, is still kind of the same issue. Like, I like X-Men 97, but X-Men 97, Jean Grey was all like, ah.
Yeah, it was. Hey, no, I think they made everybody super powerful.
Yes, but Jean Grey, and I guess because
And I think for what she was
she-
doing, that could have been an exhausting moment.
yeah, she was all damaged too.
Because
I don't know.
I mean, there was more than one time that the ship blew up and Jean's like holding everybody in the bubble. It's like, well, it can't be easy holding 10 people in a mind
Ain't
bubble.
True. Why do you gotta pass out? Like, why do you gotta make this weird
It was
noise?
a mind bubble. It was mind powers.
But she came back strong in the last episode, though.
I mean, yes. But do we have to make the sound? Yeah.
This Jean Grey was too needy. Now that's funny. That's
I mean, I agree.
other than the fact that she was all twisted about the whole Scott being involved with her clone.
I mean, I get it. Like
That shit got real quick though, because this is the
How
thing. Like
dare you?
we've seen this in the comic,
But, like,
right?
yeah.
But there's a different tone to it, like an animated series or live action. Like there's a different presentation. There's a different feeling there. Like this was like when that happened, I was like, oh shit! Like
I mean,
oh, and I think it's different from like reading it in the comic because
like,
this was like a lot more to like take in. And that was what was so
that's
cool about the
like-
show is that like the fight scenes, the way they portrayed that was awesome.
well, the
it was
thing
so
is,
good.
you're like having an affair. You have like the emotional affair. You have like the physical affair. This is a mental. Like you
No.
can't get any closer than. She's in your brain, bro. Like that's like you can't get any more intimate than like you guys are communicating like that's feelings, thoughts, like what's up?
Yeah, but
Like that's like you can't get
this is the thing. So
Like,
he
how do
didn't
you
know that was a clone.
no, but what I'm saying is like even after no, but I'm saying like after they broke up and she went her merry way, they still had a kid together. How do you just break? You can't.
That's
just,
what I'm saying. I understand that.
And then he's like, "You're still communicating with her? What the hell?"
yeah,
It's like, well, yeah, but
I get that.
it's still like they're not cheating because it's still mama.
Yeah, but and it was also. I mean, it's her. Like that's the weird thing.
I mean, yeah, because
like I play that stupid clip of she's softer than you and all that stuff. We joke about that, but it's the same. It's the same woman.
what do you mean?
Like it's a clone. It's the exact same thing as what Jean was.
I know, but
It's
it's
just not technically her. So it's like
Well, now
you can't fault the dude for that.
Well, now, but I'm saying now it's not her though, because now they're going to their different ways.
But what I'm saying is he was already involved. And
No,
he got
I know.
involved enough that they were married and that they had a child. And it's like, oh, yeah, sorry I had feelings for who I thought was you. It's like,
But now it's not you, and now they do have feelings,
yeah.
and it's
I mean, you know what? Maybe you should have gone with her then. Fuck that.
he ended up going with her.
No. I'm just saying.
That is like that situation. You are screwed either way, because now you're screwed.
Well,
Like
it was just so weird because he was like, you've done this so many times. You came back as the Phoenix and all this stuff. I was like, you know what? Yeah, but you didn't know.
you know what? Yes, I agree. on Professor Relax. I agree. That is so right. That is so right. So you get like Wolverine. Like, why are you hanging around? I'd be going with Madeline Pryor. Like, hey, what's up? You got
Well, and
that is one
so
thing.
I think because Madeline and Jean didn't know, they both were exact carbon copy, right?
Yeah,
Like it wasn't like twins where like there's an evil one and then a good one.
they were both kind of good.
They were, but I'm saying they were like they both had the same feelings, like the same. It was a
Instincts.
duplicate split.
Yeah,
And so there's obviously some Wolverine feelings there.
yeah.
So yeah, that would be an easy one. There doesn't seem to be that may be the most understanding. Like that makes more sense than anything else. Like I apologize for everybody who posted anything on YouTube about X-Men 97. But this right here, it makes the most sense out of everything there is.
But you know what?
Because they should have just called it a day. That you both get your separate rooms.
This is, I will say,
You're her. She's already accepted a new name. Done. And then now she can live out her wild dreams with Logan, and you can deal with Sad Sack over there.
oh yeah.
Although technically they really should have just swapped. They
Anyway,
should have let the real Gene
be with
because,
Wolverine.
because they already had a
Because he
kid. Yeah, so just let that shit go. Embrace
yeah,
it.
but yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Like wife swap.
Yeah.
And then just switch every year like that one show.
Well, you always wanted to try that little skirt on. Go on, be a little wild.
That little
Jump on that motorcycle with Wolverine a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so I will say
that's the thing. Like, I think Jean, she wanted to unleash a little bit of that wild side. She should have phoenixed it up with Mr. Logan over there.
that's one thing I will say. That's one thing I will say is Logan. I feel like Logan was a lot more of a good boy.
That's funny. What's up, CJ? How you doing? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think that truly Comic Journey.
I did
think,
not mean to remove that. I removed.
Oh my gosh, that's why I don't have a wrench anymore because of stuff like that. Take it
I
away.
literally hit
How do
that
you-
button. I don't know. All right.
Oh man,
Sorry, Bobby.
I'm sorry, Bobby. We can't take him anywhere.
Bro, I was trying to click this button and it didn't click. And I didn't know if you held down the button, it gave you options for that. That was
Yeah,
the
I was trying to have a look at it. I don't know how you. I think you have to go into your settings.
banned.
Now
I
and do it.
freaking
And
banned Bobby
you-
De La Ghetto from the thing and removed this chat. I can't undo it. I don't know how to undo this. It's the worst.
Yeah, you have to go into your settings later and then undo it.
Disappointment. I'm sorry, Bobby. You're gonna have to apologize to Bobby. They should have an undo button. That sucks.
Yeah. That
Um,
does suck.
Hey, come support us. Bang it!
Yeah, I'm kind of embarrassed about that shit. Oh,
I did that to Lady F, I think, and K-pop one time. I banned him. I blocked him for like 5 minutes, and then y'all took my wrench away. That's why I don't have a wrench. But I think it was cool because Wolverine, like at one point, are you fixing it?
Just go. Yeah, please, just go.
Okay. Wolverine at one point, I think they had like a really romantic like scene where he was like, he said something and he's like, go home to Scott, that's where you need to be. And I think that was like really cool because he knew he like looked out for her instead of taking advantage of the situation. I think that was cool. And then at one point morphed into Jean. He said, I can't tell, or Wolverine morphed. I think he morphed into Jean talking to Wolverine. He said, I can't say it, but he can't, or he can't say it, but I can say it. When he was like, stay alive for me or something.
Yeah.
And I think that was cool. They really played on the fact that, like, because you can love somebody and be in love with somebody, but no, you can't be with them. And I really think that they really played well with that triangle and like Wolverine being a better guy and like really looking out for the fact that he truly loved Jean and wanted what was best for her. Does that make sense?
Even if it was sad sack.
Even if it was sad sack.
Sad sack.
Sad sack.
First angel blocks, not remember. Yeah, that sucks. Now I'm worried to even hit this button. I didn't even know
Don't
that.
hit buttons.
I didn't know I could do that from here. Love to give me.
Yeah, I thought you had to do it in YouTube. I didn't think you could do it in
no.
StreamYard.
No.
Yeah, apparently if you hold down the button here, that's my bad.
No. See, that's why it doesn't work. Because they're like, that's why that never works. Because there's always one that's jealous. And they're always like, you know what I'm saying? It never works. Because there's always one that's jealous. And, you know, you got two superpower shakes. Like, oh, she touched him too long. Or she kissed him too much. And then all of a sudden, now you got like Nightmare Room fantasy.
Nightmare Room fantasy.
Like, what? You saw what she did to that mansion. Now your bedroom looks like that. And then all of a sudden you're stuck in like in that science lab in Canada. Canada bullies.
Oh my gosh. Right back to Canada bullies. All right. Anything else that we need to cover? I'm still waiting for House of the Dragon to come on. That's my big one for this year.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Matt Spidey, you got anything else, sir?
I did actually release a video this morning for me. Just a mail call that I got an AOK from Still Only 35 Cents. And yeah, Spidey's out back this weekend, pretty much.
Yes. I'm excited. I was going to come on this week, and I think what happened? Did I die?
Can I play it again? Hi, I'm Remy from Remy Q Studios, and I've noticed that as I've gotten older, it has become more and more difficult to keep it up. My wife noticed, and after that, it just wasn't the same.
Hi, my name is Angel from Remy Q Studios. So I want to talk to you about something important that we've been dealing with as Jeremy's getting older, and that is the ability to keep it up.
I became really insecure.
He's been having some problems, and I've noticed it a lot more lately. Him fumbling a lot.
It's embarrassing. My overall performance in the studio was subpar. I felt like I was less of a collector, and quite frankly, less of a man.
And we'd like to introduce you to a new product that's helped. And we hope for the many men out there that have had a hard time keeping it up, whether it be at home, in the office, or in the studio. Maybe this could help you and your loved one.
Thanks to Superior Stand.
The Superior Stand.
I now have the ability to keep it up in the studio.
So if you struggle with somebody in your household, with them the ability to keep it up, hopefully this can help. It's changed our lives in so many ways.
Thanks, Superior Stand.
Keep it up. Nobody's ever going to give us anything ever again.
All right. I'm gonna cut this. Off. Well, next week we've got plenty to talk about. I'm gonna cut this off.
We do?
Yes. Mr. Matt Spidey, thank you for joining us.
A pleasure as always.
We appreciate everybody in the chat. Bobby Taylor, I'm so sorry, bro. I tried to reach out to you. I'm sorry. I'm thrown now. It's gonna throw me for a loop. I feel like a jackass. This dude hasn't responded to me. I feel like a jackass. I didn't even know. I was trying to click on the damn comment. Yeah, and it was like him and CJ, and he was like, "Hey, CJ." I just clicked on it real quick, and I don't know if I held it down and somehow freaking wiped that thing out. My bad.
Writes down Superior Stand for my brother who's older.
No, check him out though. For real.
It's actually a really, really, really nice product.
Yeah. Again, and we did put
and
that. We put out the review. Again, on unsolicited review there. So yeah, very cool. But anyways, yes, thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you, Mr. Matt Spidey, for joining us as well. Everybody, so talkative in the chat. When I'm not banning you, and again, I apologize for that. But I'm gonna play us out to something different. It's completely different, and oh, here we go.
Q Angel. No, you're not.
Oreo. Ne? Ora.